Of course, it's the holiday season, Christmas, New Year's, starting off a new year. A lot of people, Cindy, want to be healthy, and Cindy with Bodies by Cindy always helps us with that. Not only do you show us great fitness routines, but you also have some pretty awesome recipes, and you're not letting us down today. We're dealing with fruit.
Hey, you know, it's the middle of winter, and look at all this fresh fruit. I'm so excited to make this. One of my dear friends, she also helps me with One Fit Mobile, made this Indian fruit salad for me at dinner back in November, and I was like, that is amazing because it's so healthy and it's a great alternative to the regular fruit salad that we get for Christmas.
I was about to say, you were talking to me about that before we started, and what is in a normal fruit salad? What is it normally
Pretty
made
much
of?
anything in the kitchen sink. You always have, there's always that coconut that's in there that I'm not a big fan of.
Right.
The canned mandarin oranges are usually in there. Not so fresh fruit, so I thought this was a great alternative, and it's a great way to kind of think it's summertime in the kitchen at Christmas.
And you know, Cindy, as soon as I walked over to the kitchen, I saw Cindy's one of her favorite ingredients, and I tell every time she comes, I talk about the yogurt. Yep.
It's a staple. You know, it's a staple. This recipe is great because you could, I mean, pretty much anything in the kitchen sink you want to throw in is fine.
Yeah.
But we're using mango today, and mangoes sometimes can be hard to find this time of year. So, you know, I was able to go to just Publix around the corner, and they had it. They always have a great variety of your very hard to find fruits during this time of the year. So we're going to use oranges and grapes. I'm using red and green. You could do black and green, whatever your choice is on grapes.
And you said even we can use any kind of combination.
Really, any kind of combination. The most important thing is, and you'll see, we're using the juices of the fruit to actually make the dressing for the salad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we've cut up the mango so far.
Yeah, I did.
What's next?
And I went ahead and I left the peeling of the mango over here, chopped it up into thin slices. So we're going to put that in the food processor later on to make the dressing. Okay, so then we're just going to start chopping these bananas. And I did choose organic bananas this morning, and a lot of people always ask me, is organic better? Not necessarily. You can choose different things. Like, you know, for one, apples are one that you always want to try to get organic.
Oh, yeah. You said, is bananas one of your favorite fruits?
It is. I always usually do about a half a banana every single morning.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a higher fat fruit, and it's high in sugar, so you definitely want to eat this banana, you know, eat your bananas probably before noon in the day, so you have plenty of time to burn them off.
Okay, very good to know about that, Cindy. And we're going to continue to chop up this fruit. We're going to make the dressing next, and I can't wait to try this. This is another one of your recipes where I would love to make this at home, have it ready for a snack, or have it even as a side dish for a dinner.
And you know what? You can, because it doesn't take a kitchen expert to make this.
Right. Cindy always looking out for me, and we'll be back in the kitchen in just a few minutes getting ready for this sauce. We're continuing on with our fruit salad here in the kitchen with Cindy with Bodies by Cindy. In the last cooking segment, I think I called the dressing for this salad
the sauce.
The sauce. So we could call it the sauce or the dressing.
It doesn't matter.
Know what I'm talking about.
You know exactly what we're talking about.
We're about to make the dressing for this fruit salad, and this is great not only for holiday parties. Of course, we've got New Year.
Exactly.
We've got lots of stuff coming up, but this is also great just to have in your refrigerator to snack on.
Yeah, any time of the year, this is great, and especially this would be awesome during the summer. Think about those hot summer days, and that's why I love it, because I'm such a summer freak, and so bringing it into Christmas and around the holidays is awesome because I miss the sun and the warm weather. So.
Are these warm days, I mean these cold days, killing you?
Absolutely.
I figured.
Absolutely. So what we're doing now is I have we made remember the feta and the herb dip, and I had the bigger food processor. So I brought my small one today, and again I got this at Mobile Fixtures. So maybe if you don't have a big budget for kitchen appliances, start with the small one. You can get these under like $30, $40, and they're a great staple to have, because again, we're going to be pureeing these different fruits that you're not able to blend with a hand mixer.
Which you told me last time when we were making that dip, which if you want to see that recipe too, it's on our website, fox10tv.com. But with that larger processor, you were able to chop up so much, and it was so much easier.
Yes, it makes it so much easier. And so what we're doing now is I'm taking the orange, and we're going to go ahead and peel this. And I'm just going to drop it down there, and we're going to blend it.
And what we did in the first cooking segment, if you missed it, was basically just chop up. We have some grapes and we have some bananas in there. And as Cindy said, you can use any kind of variety of fruit that you want.
And we used the banana and the two different kinds of grapes and mango. You could use papaya if you wanted to. Again, this time of the year, it's really hard to get papaya. So, you know, you just have to be creative and decide what you want to do. We're using the yogurt, because the yogurt's sitting over there. We're using the yogurt actually as a dipping sauce. You can have your sauce now.
Okay.
So we have the dressing on the salad, and we have the yogurt as the sauce. Okay, you got it straight?
I think I've got it straight. I'll probably call it sauce, dressing, you know, throughout the whole thing.
That's exactly right. So next we're going to just do a lime as well, and I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze.
And you were able to
in.
get a lot of this stuff this morning, actually, before the segment.
I was able to get everything. Thankfully, our new partners in Mobile, Publix, happy to have them because they bring us a lot of different fruits that we're not able to get, you know, during this time of the year. So it's always nice to have. And we're just squeezing lime in. We're just going to use one lime, and we're also going to make sure that's done.
And along with the fruit, of course, you see the other ingredients that Cindy has up here to go along with this. Of course, her favorite, the yogurt up there. And you also have stevia here.
I do. We're actually going to use, this is baking stevia, and I'm so happy to have this today because during the holidays we're baking, and instead of sugar, let's substitute with stevia. Stevia is the most natural sugar substitute that we can find.
Okay.
And the taste is good. Yes, it maybe at first it's not going to be the sugar taste that you're thinking that it's going to be. But it's healthy, and you're not going to be consuming the calories.
Right.
And it has the measuring panel on the back, so you can see, you know, what it equates to as far as using sugar.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. So, are you ready to get started on blending this up?
I am ready.
All right. We're going to go ahead and dump in. I'm going to do 2 of these.
And how much is that, Cindy?
We're going to use about 3/4 of a cup.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you want to follow along with the recipe, we have that under the Studio 10 tab with many of other Cindy's recipes on fox10tv.com.
That's exactly right. And I'm just going to squeeze the rest of this orange in. We're not going to use the guts on this one because I am filling up on this food processor. Again, this is a smaller one.
Right.
So, and then we're just going to process this and put it right over. We're going to mix it right in with that salad, and then you get to taste it next.
Perfect. Okay, well, we're going to come back in just a little bit, get this mixed up and mix it all together, and then I get to let you guys know how it tastes. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely perfect. Usually Cindy's
I'm feeding Chastity again today.
Right, my lunch. We'll be back in just a little bit. And it's time to finish up the fruit salad here in the kitchen. Of course, we're with Cindy with Bodies by Cindy. My favorite segment is the third one, Cindy. Why is that?
Because you always get to taste the
That's
food.
right. And I always love Cindy's recipes. I've used quite a few of her recipes. She has two great cookbooks out right now.
I do.
If you guys are interested in seeing more of her stuff, she just has easy recipes that only use a few ingredients, and you can make them like that.
And they're great for Christmas gifts.
That's right. So remember that, or hey, gifts, Valentine's coming up.
That's exactly right.
That too.
Yes.
And hey, why not get
any time of the year
a membership to Bodies by Cindy, your new gym too?
That's right. That's right.
Somewhat new.
It's new. It's still new.
Newer, we'll say that. All right, let's finish up this fruit salad. All of us down here in the South have had fruit salad before. It's very popular for those Sunday afternoon lunches, or hey, anytime maybe a breakfast food as well.
That's exactly right. And we're just pairing this with yogurt so you get extra protein. And this is I mean, you literally could eat this for breakfast or just a snack any time of the day. It doesn't have to be a special holiday. So give it a try and tell me what you think.
Now, Cindy, how long do you think something like this would stay good in the refrigerator?
You can leave it probably for 4 to 5 days, and you definitely probably want to put this after you make it in the refrigerator for up to a couple hours to let it chill.
You know, I have a little bit of a taste in my mouth, and the reason why is because you added an ingredient we didn't talk about in the second cooking segment.
It's the black pepper, and it was sitting right there, but you add the pepper in and it just gives it just a little bit of spice.
And I taste it. It doesn't taste like pepper though. Just gives it a little bit of a kick.
Yeah, exactly. And so again, we have mangoes, we use bananas, red grapes, green grapes, lime juice, orange juice, some black pepper, and some baking stevia.
And you talk about healthy. I mean, this is you mentioned the fruit, you mentioned the yogurt. I mean, you're getting stuff checked off the list left and right.
That's right. You're getting all your vitamins here, and it's a dessert. And actually, I have to give a big shout out to Sue Carney, because she is the one from Minnesota. She is the one that actually gave me this recipe. She made it for us, cooked Indian food, and this is an Indian, it's an Indian fruit salad, and we had it as a dessert, and it was amazing.
And it's wonderful. And again, if you want to get this recipe, check out our website. But also, Cindy, what's going on with Bodies by Cindy? You guys are always busy.
Hey, we are really busy, and we got some brand new functional fitness classes starting in January.
Perfect.
We have 8 heavy bags hanging from the ceiling, ready to take some stress out on. So if you are done with the holidays and you're ready to take out some stress and work off some pounds, definitely come check out these new classes.
Cindy, that sounds like my next fitness segment with you.
I think it's going to be.
That sounds awesome. As always, thank you so much for being here. She's made my lunch. She can make yours too. Follow her recipe online. Thank you, Cindy.
Thanks, Chastity.